The time is 5:38. Alex, there's so much going on this weekend, like you said earlier. Yeah. The pollen. Now we're getting, a little bit of break from it, but Saturday, it will be sunny. Sunday, there will be some more rain.
Hitting the reset button this morning on the pollen,
yes.
And then it's going to all be back on Saturday, and then hit the reset button again on Sunday. That's just how it goes here as we have springtime weather in central Georgia, as the temperatures have obviously been warm over the past 3 weeks or so, and the flowers and plants have responded accordingly. So yes, that's what we're going to be doing over the weekend. A ton going on, so let's get to it. There is the live look over downtown Macon, 53 right now here in downtown and in Warner Robins, 54 over in Wrightsville, 58 in Soperton, 57 in Eastman, 59 down in McRae, 51 in Eatonton this morning rather, and 60 in Unadilla. Now, the radar picture has a lot going on right now. This is going to be on 75 south from Perry down through southern Houston into Unadilla. A couple strikes of lightning in and around Unadilla down towards Vienna at this hour. The leading edge of the rainfall now into Pulaski County. There's Hawkinsville. This is going to be moving into Dodge County here in the next few minutes. Back off to the west. Over in Sumter County this morning, some fairly heavy downpours and even some rumbles of thunder in and around Americus in the Plains area right now. That's sliding down to the south and east. So heads up Vienna, Cordele, and down towards Ashburn. This headed your way here in the next few minutes. And this is a continuation of what we've seen over the past 24 hours or so. It picked up over an inch of rainfall through parts of Wilkinson County on up into Jones, Macon, Bibb. There's Monroe up into Upson. That band of rain goes all the way to the Alabama state line. Elsewhere, about a quarter to a half inch of rain across the area. And there's more to come over the next few hours from Atlanta back out through Birmingham this morning. In fact, between Birmingham and Montgomery, a pretty good cluster of storms that's moving to the south and east as we head through the morning hours. So here's the details on Future View. You can see that cluster of storms making their way towards Taylor County and over towards Columbus by about 10 a.m., sliding down to the south and east by the noon hour, raining in Wrightsville, Dublin, Eastman, Vidalia, hanging on to the rainfall, Eatonton, Milledgeville, Macon, Forsyth. But then once we get later into the afternoon, we'll get some breaks in the clouds and the rain will begin to clear. Into the night, we will be clear. Temperatures cooling off down into the low 40s and upper 30s across the area before we rebound into the 60s and 70s tomorrow afternoon. Then for Sunday, this is where things get a little dicey once again. Scattered showers beginning Sunday morning at 7 a.m. And then by the time we get to the noon hour, some light rainfall across central Georgia before a line of storms really begins to develop through the mid-afternoon hours and works its way through our area by the time we get into the evening hours. So there's 7 p.m. They're still contending with the rainfall in and around the area. Now, the storm threat now high enough that the Storm Prediction Center has responded with a level 2 severe weather threat for a large part of the area. That's going to be Thomaston, Warner Robins, Cochran, Eastman, and Abbeville areas to the south and east for the threat of damaging winds and then some large hail. Beyond that, the rain will clear out by the time we get to Monday morning, and we do look to remain mostly clear here in central Georgia next week. That is until next weekend when our next cold front is on our doorstep by the time we get to Friday at about 4 p.m. Of course, Cherry Blossom Festival beginning on Friday, so watching that for the weekend. 68 today, the rain coming to an end this afternoon. Then for tonight, 42 the overnight low, sunset at 6:39. The Forsythia Festival is this weekend. Saturday, the much better day than Sunday with an 80% chance of storms on Sunday, and then much cooler as we get into next week.